Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of Music of the Month. This is for the month of February in 2018. Quick disclaimer, there is a couple of albums I want to go over. So in January I missed an album called Everybody by a band called Wanima, a Japanese pop punk band. Really fun album, really good. Just wanted to say, that was enjoyable and I didn't get to review it. And there's another album by Don Broco, and I was never a big fan of theirs, but last night I just caved and decided I'm going to listen to the new album anyway, but I didn't listen to it in February, so I'm going to give maybe a quick review of it when I do my music of the month for March. But yeah, it was an album that came out in February, but I'm going to listen to it maybe later because I've got the Billy Talent episode of backtracking to do. So we're actually just going to get to the albums I did listen to. So as always, alphabetical order. First one was Crooked Shadows by Band Alphabetical Order. Crooked Shadows by Dashboard Confessional. My first Dashboard Confessional album. Their first album since returning in 2014, I think it is. 2014 to 2015, and I actually quite enjoyed it. It was a really nice, surprisingly heartwarming sounding, jaunty, emo pop acoustic rock thing. It was really well produced, really good usage of guest stars as well. I can't remember who they were, but I remember they were good ones. And yeah, I just thought it was a really fun album. Not exactly my top 10, but I did enjoy it, and for my first Dashboard Confessional album. So yeah, it was really good. Then is Franz Ferdinand with The New Album Is Ascending, my first album by them. It's a little bit different to what we usually know about Franz Ferdinand from the couple of songs that are sort of famous, I guess you could say, by them, but I still felt like, it was a fairly enjoyable experience, fairly enjoyable album. I quite like what I heard. Once again, not exactly in the top 10 for me personally, but I did enjoy what I heard. Same way I feel about Dashboard Confessional. Neither album is really bad. They're just not top 10 tier, but I did enjoy them. And next up is Red Lights by Milestones. Their debut album, so I caught them early, I guess. A pop rock band from Manchester, and I gotta be honest, I would have to say this might be my least favorite album maybe February. It wasn't completely terrible, but I feel like it could have been a lot more memorable if they went in with a lot more heavy sort of stuff. That was way. It was kind of an imbalance of too much soft stuff, and I feel like it could have been handled a bit better. But it's their debut, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt, and there are some good songs on it. So listen to it if you can find it, because it is still worth your time. But personally, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I wanted to. Next is uh, three bands all beginning with the letter P. So first is Pianos Become the Teeth with Wait for Love. Surprisingly enjoyable sort of hardcore rock album from what I remember. I don't remember a whole lot of it, but I do remember enjoying it. Uh, so I guess that's my review of it. It was good. It was good. Next is The Plot in You with Dispose. Really like this album. Super enjoyable. My first The Plot in You album, much like Pianos Become Teeth, that was my first album by them. Wait for Love was my first album by Pianos Become Teeth, I should clarify. Yeah, I liked Dispose by The Plot in You, though. Sorry, I've got a bit of loose skin on my lip. That's disgusting. But yeah, I liked the plot new with Dispose. Yeah, it's a solid hardcore album. Some good metalcore bits, and it's got a great storytelling aspect of it as well. Because I remember looking over the plot news old stuff, and their first album is a concept album about depression and a man losing everything. And I don't really want to go over that, but I do want to do it for a concept maybe one day. So could be cool. And last of the bands beginning with P, but not the last band overall because there's two more. Pop Evil by Pop Evil, their fifth album, self-titled. Really liked it. I don't think they're really going to reach the same zeitgeist that was Onyx, because that'll always be my favorite Pop Evil album. But yeah, I thought this was a really enjoyable album. It was a good return to that stuff, especially since Up. I liked Up a lot more than other people did, but there was a lot more slower stuff on it than I would have preferred. But for them to go back to a more heavy, more balanced sort of diet, I guess you could say, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I thought it was good. Next is probably two albums that will be in my top albums of the year. Both bands beginning with S. So we're going to start alphabetical order. Synthesis Fail with If There Is Light, It Will Find You. Holy crap, this is a beautiful album. I really love If There Is Light, It Will Find You. I don't want to give away too much, but I feel like it could be in my top 3 of the year, maybe top 1, I don't know. I've listened to it a fair few times, It's just really, really enjoyable. It's a callback to their more emo slash pop punk earlier things after like Renaissance and Pull the Thorns from Your Heart were more of like a metalcore, hardcore, shoegazing sort of vibe. They still had elements of that on this album though, but it carries a really, really good story behind it as well, and a lot of really good like songs, and just a really, really good covering of the band's past up until this point. So really enjoyable. And lastly is White Lighter Myth by Southpaw. I have no idea if this is their first album or if it's their second album or what. I think it might be the second or their first. But still, this is definitely also maybe in my top 10 of the year. Definitely also maybe. Yeah, that didn't work. But yeah, White Lighter Myth by Southpaw. Super enjoyable pop punk album. I feel like this is the album that Neck Deep wanted to make for The Peace and the Panic, and I do like that album. I just didn't like it as much as I wanted to. And, I feel like if they made it more similar to this, it would have sounded a little bit better in my opinion, but I still did enjoy it. But yeah, White Light Myth by Southpaw, super just fun, enjoyable, really, really just likable album, to be honest. Uh, yeah, quite possibly in my top 10 of the year. And that's really all that there is for the month of February, except for the new Don Brock album, but I haven't listened to that yet, and I'm going to later. So, with that said, I'll see you maybe next time for backtracking. Let's see if I do. Probably Tuesday if that's the case, because there should be UFC on this weekend. If there's not, I'm going to be very surprised. But yeah, like whenever my next video is, whatever it is I'm covering, I'll sorry, I got had something weird stuck in my chin there. The first one and the second one. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. And as always, thank you for listening. You're awesome. Bye bye.